Hola, hola, sí. Mami, saludo. Mami, un besito. Look, Mama, in television again. Bathroom star, I only sing in the bathroom.
Imaginary religion. Yes.
Sorry that I'm too strong.
That's his fault, by the way. Yeah, this is nice thing.
I hear that in Russian women beat men.
Yeah, and eat children. Yeah, that's what we do.
So hello again, my dear friends.
Actually, it could be a nice start for the podcast. You can keep playing. Hello, everyone. This is, you can see, a very special podcast. Very special because this is a very Cuban guy here playing very Cuban music, and I'm enjoying it fully. And it's not only about stories today, it's also about beautiful music. And yeah, my guest today is Alejandro.
Hola, señoras y señores. Hola, la gente de...
Are you a founder of Azúcar?
Yes, I'm the director of this group. Yes.
Director, and like you build the whole thing.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Azúcar Band, we are in Facebook and in Instagram.
Yes.
Maybe we can put that.
Absolutely, yes.
So please follow us. Will help us a lot.
Yeah, I love it. I recommend it, and I can't wait when everything will be open, and we will be seeing Azúcar again and again in concerts. I am personally a fan number one. I think I've met you maybe 2 years ago or something, just watching you from the crowd, like cool. And now I'm having a private concert. Be careful what you wish for.
Yes.
Sometimes dreams come true.
And this song is a dream too. And it's a dream come true that you invite me here too, because this podcast is really, and I want to congratulate you that you are so progressive, and you want always to give opportunity for people, foreign guys, to express how people are, and know people is the best thing that you can do. And how better that Maria podcast. So
Thank you.
I will give you another song that I love too.
Yes.
The name is from
I feel so special tonight.
the name is No Me Queda Más from Selena, and it's dedicated to you too. Okay? No me queda más que perderme en un abismo de tristeza y lágrimas. No me queda más que aguantar bien mi derrota y brindarte felicidad. No me queda más si tu regreso sería una posibilidad de esto que no era amor, lo que niegas, lo que dices que nunca pasó, es el más dulce recuerdo de mi vida. Yo tenía una esperanza en el fondo de mi alma, que un día te quedaras tú conmigo, y aún guardaba una ilusión que alimentaba el corazón, mi corazón que tiene que verte como solo amigo. Yo que vivía enamorado y totalmente equivocado. No me importa, porque esto sí fue amor. Por mi parte, el más lindo, el más grande amor. Y aunque siempre lo renuncies para ti, fue lo más bello. Yo tenía una esperanza en el fondo de mi alma, que un día te quedaras tú conmigo, y aún guardaba una ilusión que alimentaba el corazón, mi corazón que tiene que verte como solo amigos. Y aún esto sí fue amor. Por mi parte, el más lindo, el más grande amor. Y aunque siempre lo renuncies para ti, fue lo más bello. Fue lo más bello. Many beautiful songs are in English and all this kind of language, but Latin songs, these romantic Latin songs are beautiful. And if you understand the lyrics, if you understand what it's saying, you can cry immediately. No?
I can tell you that without even understanding, I kind of feel that they sing
feeling,
about something that I feel and they know. And this, I don't know, it's a feeling, it's a weird feeling. That's why I'm very just addicted to listening to this. It's just beautiful, and you cry when you without even understanding. But if you understand, it's like double pleasure.
I think this is the purpose of music, no matter the language, no matter the
to make you feel
how to make you feel, because you don't understand the lyrics, but you know that it's a beautiful song.
Yes, it's like full of emotions from the bottom of the heart. It's just like, oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, I love it so much.
That Latin people have, maybe so much that we feel so much.
Yes.
That maybe sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's really big problems. Because you get in love very fast.
If I will be not that lazy, you can wait our duet at some point. But no promises.
I think we can do this. Saying I love you.
Okay.
Not to hear from you. This is a beautiful song and really beautiful duet too. I think we can do it.
Okay.
So we promise now to the audience that we will do it.
Yes.
It's a deal.
Yeah, it's a deal.
We will do it.
At least one song we have to. I mean, I do like to sing. I have a YouTube channel. You have a YouTube channel. And it would be nice to try something to create. How, actually, I had a question. How you sing with the gum? Because
it's helped me a lot.
With what?
Because sometimes my throat get dry.
Okay.
And with this gum, I all the time...
No way, really?
Yes, but you have to be very careful. You have to put your gum here.
Okay, yeah.
Because if you keep it and you sing, you can swallow it.
Exactly.
It happened to me a few times. These like tips that singers have sometimes.
But you can drink like a sour, like lemon, no? It will also bring a lot of things.
What a lot of singers use?
But
the yellow part of the egg.
Okay. Yes.
So this is, you put salt and you swallow it.
Yeah.
And this is really good. I have some pills too. The name is Juanola. You can only find it in Spain, and I have a lot, but I forgot today. Because I didn't plan that I will make a concert for you, a private concert. Okay, so again,
don't charge me money. You are a guitar teacher, opera singer, DJ, founder of Azúcar, soloist and player. Like you are orchestra man, because you play so many musical instruments.
Soviet orchestra. So my friends give me a T-shirt with Soviet orchestra. It's orchestra man.
Yeah, Człowiek orchestra. Yes. No? You are. Go check his Facebook, because he posts constantly some videos, him playing all possible instruments. Oh my God.
Yes, I have to improve with the quality of the video.
You have to, yes.
But I'm trying to do my best. I'm trying to do my best. I think this is normal when you feel passion for something.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel passion for what you do, it's not a job. It's a and I feel it, and I'm very lucky that my passion is my job. But you are red. You feel.
I'm ashamed. No. It's maybe it's getting hot. It's getting hot.
Yes. So
Cuban in the house. It's getting hot.
Cool. But look, I don't look like Cuban.
You don't.
People tell me this all the time.
When the first time I saw you,
Cuba.
Yeah, I was like, this soloist is really good singing in Spanish.
Yes.
And I'm like, why this Polish guy?
People, not all the Cuban are brown and dark skin. We are Cuban. I wanted to tell you about this because my dear friend here, Maria Russo.
Yes.
The first time I she write to me.
Yeah, Facebook. Yeah.
Facebook. I say Russo.
Russo.
I say wow. And funny story is that
You had a flashback.
yes, I have the flash. And I say, what destiny is this?
Destiny. Oh.
Yes. When I was a child in Cuba, my brother and I, we was like this, very white. We didn't look like Cuban at all, you know. So the only contact that we have with Europeans was with Russia. No?
Yeah.
Yes, with Russia. So they was calling to my brother because my brother is like very white but have a yellow blonde.
Blonde hair.
Not so blonde, but there in Cuba was more blonde for the sun and all the thing.
Like
And,
very light. Okay.
yes, and green and blue eyes. Imagine European,
Wow.
very handsome guy. Yeah, they was calling him Russo all the time, you know. So me, I'm 5 years younger. They was calling me Mini Russo. Yes, it's like this.
I love it so much.
Well, later when I was growing up, so they was calling me Russo to me and stopped calling Russo to my brother. So all the people that know me in Cuba, my friend from job, my friends, everybody in Cuba call me by Russo, I say. And when you wrote to me, I say, wow. Russo? Maybe she know my past or something like this, or she know me from somewhere or nothing like Russo. Yeah.
Really fun fact, because for me it's also for you it's just a nickname. It's not a real name.
But I don't like that people call me Alejandro, for example.
Don't?
No.
You don't? Such a beautiful name. What the heck?
Alejandro?
Yeah.
You know what I don't like?
Alejandro.
Because Lady Gaga fucked up my name. I hate you, Lady Gaga. Look, I am Alejandro Aguilera. Alejandro like Lady Gaga, like Lady Gaga song, and Aguilera like Cristina Aguilera. You cannot imagine how many jokes. You cannot imagine how many jokes I have for this name.
Oh no!
Thank you, Lady Gaga.
It's just one joke. It's just song. That's it.
But people call me, hey, Alejandro. I hate it.
Damn it!
My friends, they know that you cannot never show to the people what you don't like because people will do it only to disturb you.
Okay.
My friends is all the time Alejandro. I hate it. Please don't call me Alejandro. I know they will do it later. Alejandro, really nice interview.
But here also they call you Russo?
Only my friends from my city because we are a lot of Cubans here.
Oh wow!
Yes, ladies. And thank you, Poland, that you have really good system of immigration here. That you have
really
good. That you have to wait almost 1 year. Like last time for my Carta Bobito, it was 1 year. I was waiting for this. I think that my fellow foreign people that are watching this have the I know that they have the same problem sometimes because for everybody in the immigration is terrible.
You said you want to say hi to your...
Yes, mommy.
My mommy.
Look.
Mommy's so important.
Maria invited me. I wanted to say hi to you. And I'm very happy because I have really good news that I will have my papers soon.
Papers.
No, I told you, remember?
Yes.
I will have my residence soon in 1 month.
Carta Pobito stałego.
And I will go to visit you soon.
Really?
So welcome to Cuba too if you want to go.
You still planning to go?
Of course, I want to go. Since I have a chance, I will go immediately. I need recharge batteries, I love Poland, let me tell you. I love especially Poznan. I'm very lucky because as a musician here, I have the opportunity to travel a lot of Poland, playing with my band. Or, for example, I have a contract from 1 year in Lublin. You know where is Lublin?
Uh-huh.
It's very near to Ukraine. And it's very cold. Very cold.
No surprise.
And I was working there. It's really nice. And I think that Poland is a really beautiful country.
No doubts, yeah?
It's really, really beautiful country. The only bad thing is the weather. That sometimes the weather is terrible. Sometimes not. 8 months in the year is terrible, or maybe more. I don't know exactly.
Okay.
How many months are winter and
I don't know. I
cold like this?
mean, for me, it's very short. It's about maybe 4 months.
It's only 4 months.
4 or 5 months
yes.
of coldness, and then it's kind of okay-ish, and then it's good, but then again okay-ish.
Imagine this, that I came from a country that all year is really hot, really hot, sometimes unbearable, because I remember I'm here in white.
Yeah.
But when I was living in Cuba, I was completely red, because I have a problem. Yes.
Okay.
I don't get opalone. That's what they say. How they say here. I get
Really?
red.
Oh my god.
Imagine this red. It's horrible.
I was sure, like, back in Cuba, you are like tanned.
No.
Oh, poor guy.
Really look
Okay,
this.
could be. I don't know.
No,
Wow.
mostly red.
Do you have a routine to protect yourself?
It's impossible to protect yourself in Cuba because imagine since 8 o'clock in the morning, sun like this in your face until 7, 8 in the night. Well, 7 maximum, It's sun all the time. At 12 o'clock, you cannot be in the street, You can boil an egg in the street, really. It's incredible hot. But these are the things that you miss the most, When you are a foreign people, when you are a guy who live like me 7 years out of your country, these are the smallest things are the things that you miss the most. For example, I remember in my street, in the middle of the street was a hole like this in the street.
Okay.
Because the streets in Cuba are not so good. And I remember, I was going in this street and I was turning to go into my house, And in this turn was the hole. And sometimes I didn't notice and I was doing like this in the hole. And sometimes I have dreams that I'm going in my bicycle or in my motorcycle and I was turning to my house, in the street to my house, and I was taking this out and I wake up doing like this. I'm not joking. This is true. This is true, These small things. Maybe some other people will not understand these kind of things, but I think you understand because you're foreign like me,
Yes.
I was living 24 years in Cuba.
Okay.
I only live 7 years here. So now you can have my age only for this number. I know I look young. But next month I will have 31 years old, so you are invited to my birthday party. We will sing, we will dance.
Yes.
We will. I don't know if you like vodka. You tell me that you don't like vodka.
No.
So.
Is there any Cuban drinks we can drink?
Cuban party, and we will not be Cuban drinks.
Have you seen what are you talking about? Of course, we have to drink Cuban stuff.
Of course,
and
Cuba Libre, mojito.
Those are Cuban stuff.
Of course.
Wow.
Cuba Libre is
I didn't know that. I mean, Cuba Libre, okay, but mojito?
Mojito is from Cuba.
Something else? That's so cool. Wow, I know so much about
Ernest Hemingway? When he was living in Cuba for a very long time, he was visiting a bar in the old Habana Vieja. The name is the Floridita, and he was always taking these kind of drinks, Cuba Libre. I think these drinks are famous for Ernest Hemingway.
Because of him.
He was drinking this all the time. You know Hemingway. Zarzuelas, you know what is zarzuela?
No.
Zarzuela is opera, but in Spanish. It's like opera in Spanish.
Very clear.
Yes, I know. Sorry if my English is not so good. I don't practice English too much.
Yeah, actually, I'm very impressed. It's a very good level of English.
Yes.
Of not practicing, because you speak almost perfect Polish and you are Spanish natively. And here in Poland, you use both
Italian
of them.
I speak too.
Whoa, damn, look at you.
Because I study opera. In Cuba, I was working as a musician, I studied 7 years classic music. I studied opera. So I'm an opera singer. And in Cuba, I was working like this, like as an opera singer, you know. I studied 4 years in the Conservatory of Music in Cuba, and then 3 years because they give me some kind of stipendium. I don't know how is stipendium. It's like a scholarship.
Ah, got it.
Like a scholarship to the university. Only 3 people in Cuba did this to do the university instead of 5 years, to do it in 3. Because I was good student in the Academy of Music, so they give me this scholarship to do the university in 3 years. And after I finish my university, I go to work in the opera theater in my city. And I spent the most happy years of my life there, because I was doing a lot of opera, zarzuelas, opereta. Zarzuelas, you know what is zarzuela?
No.
Opera, but in Spanish. Have the same instruments, have the same category of singers, like soprano, tenor, bass, choirs. It's the same, but Spanish opera. In Spanish, and the thematic is more like Hispanic ways, like tradition, Hispanic tradition, like the toros, the bulls, you know, like in the something like this.
Okay.
We was doing this because we have like traditional zarzuelas in Cuba too. For example, Maria Lao, Cecilia Valdés. This is traditional Cuban zarzuelas for Cuban compositors. And I was doing this. I was doing, for example, I do the Traviata. I don't know if you know this. La Bohème.
No, sounds cool. But,
no, it's beautiful. From Puccini, for example, La Traviata is from Puccini. La Bohème is from Puccini. La Traviata from Verdi. And yes, I was working there the most wonderful years of my life.
I see, you're like shining right now.
Yes,
it's
because
like
I remember these times like wonderful times, you know.
Wow.
I have the opportunity to travel all Cuba. That in that moment, I'm not so old, but in that moment it was a little bit difficult because, you know, Cuba is all the time communist, and it's difficult for everybody to find food, for example, to earn money, good money. I will go to this part of money to Cuba.
Okay.
And I was really, really, really lucky that I have the opportunity to visit all the cities of Cuba with my company, because we was working, doing some kind of spectacle. How do you
I don't know. You sound, it's Russian word, spectacle.
No, like show.
Okay, show. Is it Spanish word, spectacle?
Espectáculo. I try to translate to English from Spanish. No?
And you translate it into Russian because that's the Russian word.
I tell this many times here to my friends and nobody believes me, but it's true.
Go ahead.
Yes. The money.
Okay.
Yes, no. I was good. I was earning good in Cuba because I was solist in my company, and they was paying me relatively good, you know. I was earning more than my mother and my father together. But in Cuban pesos. Yeah.
But okay.
Yes. So I was earning around 690 Cuban pesos or something like this, depend of each performance. And this, when you convert this to, for example, zloty, is around 125 zlotys per month. And I'm not joking.
Month?
Per month, yes.
Not per show, no?
Per shows, I have
different.
You know, but I have a contract as a worker that they pay me per month normally.
Okay.
For going to rehearsal, for no. In Cuba works like this. If you perform, you have extra money for this performance. But if, for example, in 1 month you don't have any performance, you have your normal salary, because
I got it.
Of course, you cannot work without for money only if performance, because you will not have money in some months that they are not. You have to prepare the operas, and some operas take 3 months, 4 months to prepare, so you are not doing anything else, so you need to have the money every month. So my money every month was 690, 125, 30 zloty per month. It's around, I don't know, $25, $26, 8 euro. And for example, one beer in Cuba, small beer, not like here in Poland that everything is big, like 500 milliliters, one beer, you drink 2 and you are already. In Cuba you have 250, more small, and one beer, $1. For example, you are my girlfriend, no? And I want to invite you, have anniversary.
Yeah. And
I want to invite you to go out and spend a good time out, no? And I have $25 that I earned this month, So I take you to a restaurant, minimum to have really good food, very good, no? You have to pay $5 for each one, no? So $5 for you, $5 for me. Really good food, but of course you will not only eat, you have to drink something. Yeah. So in a good restaurant, the beer is not $1, it's $1.50. So I take one beer for you. I take, yes. Look the calculation,
I mean, I'm crying already inside. Yes. It's, oh my God.
You take one beer, I take one beer, so it's $3. So we have already $13 for food and beer, and one beer. Okay, this is the food, but I want to go out with you, maybe to go to the park, maybe give you something, or maybe go to a disco to dance. This is normal in Cuba, go to a disco to dance.
Yeah.
So the entrance to a disco is $3 per person.
No way.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. So 19 already in food, one beer, and disco. In disco, you start dancing online, you will be thirsty, so you have to drink. Okay, in disco, the beer is $1. Okay. So, in one night that you go out and you almost do nothing, you spend your salary that you earn in the whole month. I feel sad sometimes because I love my country, I love Cuba. I will love to live there, I will love not be so far of my family. I will love to wake up every day and give a kiss to my grandmother or my mother. But I will love to live
a good life.
Good life, In Cuba, if you save money for 2 years, you cannot travel and you cannot buy a car and you cannot do nothing. That's why it's sad. That's why so really talented people emigrate. Not talented people, everybody. Young people, old people, people who want to be better in life, people who think that in Cuba is not good situation. What they want to live, people want to live, I speak very often with my boss. He's like 40 something, and he all the time asks me about the communism in Cuba and these kind of things. And I tell him story, and he tell me, Alejandro, was the same here in Poland 30 years ago. But the only difference between Poland and Cuba, that Cuba is an island. What I wanted to say with this, that, for example, here was the communists, but they have support from immigrants, Germany, and they have many possibilities, if I can go here, I can go here, I can go here. The people can see the different government that, for example, have in Germany. You understand?
Oh, so they compare. So people compare.
Yes, and they have really near. It's 3 hours Germany from here. In Cuba, it's impossible to do it. Cuba is an island, and the people say, "Okay, I don't want this." And they go everybody to the street. We don't want this shit.
Okay.
In Cuba, if you do this, you disappear.
Oh, damn it.
Yes, you disappear. Fellow Cubans, if you're seeing this, please write in the
comments.
If
it's
I'm lying,
true.
In the year 90s, when I get born, in Cuba was a special period. Why? Because Cuba and Russia was...
Yeah, we are.
We have everything since Russia, you know.
Yes, we are big friends.
But there was this nuclear problem, with this nuclear bomb.
No.
You don't know about this?
No.
Well, in this year was a problem that Russia give nuclear bombs to Cuba.
Whoa.
Yes.
Okay.
And United States get aware of this, and it was a problem with this, and they lost a relationship with everybody, Cuba with everybody. So in that moment in Cuba, nothing. I remember for that time I only have 3 pictures when I get born. 3 pictures, this in black and white. 3 pictures. It was nothing. I remember when I was, and this lasts like 10 years or 7 years, something like this. I remember when I have 5 years old, we don't have underwear. And my mother take the shirts of my father and she cut it and she make underwear for me. And I was using this underwear without elastic. And I was walking and I was with my ass all the time out because without... You laugh, but this is really sad in that moment.
No, it's very sad.
Yes, it was really sad.
Oh my God.
Yes. But laugh.
But you're smiling. So
of course, because now you have to smile to don't cry.
Yes, I can imagine like a little boy with a naked ass.
I didn't have toys, for example.
Me neither. So it's not a... Don't brag about it.
I'm brag,
I don't have to.
I live here 7 years and I don't know my neighbors. In Cuba, I have pictures when I get born with my neighbors. So my neighbors are like family because in this time of special period, why this happened, In Cuba, in these years, for example, the 19 I was speaking was a special period and was on the same thing. People doesn't have nothing. And you go to your neighbor, hey, you have a little bit of sugar because my son doesn't have nothing. I want to make a little bit of sugar with water to it. It wasn't so dramatic like this. But it was like this. And from this time that I have 1 egg and I have 2 eggs and my neighbor doesn't have one, you give one to the neighbor. Start make some really big bonds with my neighbors. For example, my neighbors in Cuba are like my family too. I have pictures with my neighbors when I get born. Like I think in the 3 pictures I have one. It was my neighbor. Yeah, really, not joking. People are like this. You are going to the street. By the way, Cuba is really safe for foreign people.
Oh.
Really safe. You can go by night. You can do whatever you want. You are thirsty. You are going the street because it's extremely hot, and you are walking, and you are thirsty, and you are far from home. You don't have money to buy water or a soda or something like this. So you touch in a house. You can give me a little bit of water.
Wow. Have you seen?
Yes, I'm not joking. I'm not.
I know. You're not joking.
It's like this. We have a really not good joke about Cuban. That Cuban are like dolphins. Because they are with the water until here and they are smiling. So, Pani Maria, now I can make some questions to you.
No. It's not podcast about me. Okay. It's about Alejandro.
Okay, sorry. In that, I will. Why you look me like this?
I don't know. I'm trying to help you.
Permanently in this country, like me, I think. Sorry if the vodka that you gave me is very strong.
Good brand. I do it myself on the kitchen.
Yes. Every people who want to improve in life, who want to, in another country especially, first thing, learn the language. This is really, really important. I advise them. I remember I started speaking Polish like 4 years ago. Because I didn't have any help to people who translate me or something like this. And I needed, and this opened me so many doors. Speak Polish, even in jobs, in meeting new people. What I did. So when I came here, I was working 1 year in the music theater in Lublin. Lublin, this city, I told you, very cold city. It was really nice, but mainly they do some performance in Polish, especially Polish. I was working more there when they was making musicals in English or in Italian. And I was participating, but not in the mainly things that they was doing that was in Polish. So when I come back here to Poznan because my brother live here and all the things, and I wanted to keep my opera things, no? So with the help of very good lady who helped me a lot, I started working in Teatro Wielki here in Opera Poznan. But the thing with the Polish and all the thing was doing me problems. So what I didn't have money to pay for a scholarship in music school, because for foreign people is you have to pay in euros, you know. So for example, it's 8,000 euros for one semester.
Wow.
One semester.
Yeah.
In music school. So what I write a big letter to the Minister of Culture here in Poland, explaining that I won few international contests of singing opera. I was the only one selected for Plácido Domingo in Cuba, the only Cuban selected for Plácido Domingo to participate in his contest. You can check it in internet. I'm not lying. And you know Plácido Domingo?
No.
Pavarotti, Plácido Domingo, and Carreras.
Oh, like this.
Yes, Plácido Domingo. So he invited me to do something, and he invited me to his contest. I was the only one selected in Cuba. In Cuba, we have 3 theaters of opera, and everybody sent the things, and I was the only one selected. You can imagine how happy I was. I finished the music school in Cuban University, and I begged him, look, I'm a poor Cuban guy who doesn't have money to pay her music school here. I really want to keep my career. I think I can afford for the Cuba for the culture in Poland. I promise that I will not go from here, and I will work with you. And he gave me this stipendio and a scholarship for 2 years to study here in music school. So without paying, this was great. And I studied these 2 years, and I get graduated, and I'm currently working as a guitar teacher. I teach guitar in a private school now, and I work with the Opera Teatro Wielki when they make some. Now it's closed. No, it's not closed, but everything is doing by internet. People cannot
like
go.
COVID related. Yeah.
Yes. First advice that I make to the foreign people: learn the language. This will help you a lot. Believe me. The second one: find a beautiful Polish woman. No.
I'm already failing in 2 out of 2. Keep going.
No, but of course you are still young. Look how many things you are. You are young. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You are.
I don't know Polish, and I am not Polish. That's a disadvantage.
But I'm not telling you that this is that you should do it. This is my advice to people that if they want
to foreigners, and I am a foreigner.
Yes, but it's only an advice. Of course, everybody have his own decision. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
You can learn Chinese if you want.
You are very lucky, man.
Not so lucky. Then
now maybe
after camera I will tell you.
Yes, you promised
sad stories.
Yes, you promised me stories that I'm going to cry of.
No. For you too. All the songs that I will sing today is dedicated for you all the time. Okay. Now you will sing me one.
No, maybe with the ukulele one.
Oh yes. Okay. Now in my way, I want to thank Patti Maria for the invitation. And the only way a musician know how to thank people is to sing his song. And especially for her, I want to sing the favorite song of my father, and mine, of course, that speak about a beautiful woman. So especially for you, Maria. Okay, Maria?
Yes.
eres luz, ilumina las noches en mi largo camino. Y es por eso que frente al destino no quiero vivir. Una rosa, tu pelo parece una estrella en el cielo. Y en el viento parece un acento, tu voz musical. Y parece un destello de luz, la medalla en tu cuello, al menor movimiento de tu pelo al andar. Yo contigo no siento las horas que van con el tiempo, ni me acuerdo que llevo en el pecho una herida mortal. Yo contigo no siento el sonar de la lluvia y el viento, porque llevo tu amor en mi pecho como un madrigal. Ve solo. Yo a tu lado no siento las horas que van con el tiempo, ni me acuerdo que llevo en el pecho una herida mortal. Yo contigo no siento el sonar de la lluvia y el viento, no, porque llevo tu amor en mi pecho como un madrigal.
Gracias.
De nada. So this is really a special song for me because I think that I am a musician thanks to my father. I remember.
Really?
Yes. Nobody in my family is a musician. Only me. And I remember that my father was in Russia. I told you last time. My father studied 4 years in Russia. He was playing guitar and singing with a folklore group.
Okay.
Doing like folklore music from Peru and all this kind of place. But we didn't know this, no? And one day, some guy from my friends go to my house with a guitar, and my father take the guitar and start playing and singing. I say, "What is this?" And when I was a child, my beautiful memories was that we was together with my mother, my father, my brother, and me, together to a restaurant. And in Cuba was very common that you see a trio in a restaurant. A trio is 3 guys, 2 guitars, and one with a maracas, and singing all these beautiful songs that I sing to. And my father was always dedicating this song to my mother. Yes, because it was a really beautiful song that maybe I will find the translation for you and I will send it.
Okay.
It's beautiful song. And I grew up with this, and I think that because of this I am a musician,
Simply, I want to say thank you for participating and for such a openness to be part of my show that I love. That's my passion. That's my love. Thanks for sharing this time with me.
Thank you very much for your invitation. I hope that, it's a fact that we will make this duet.
Yes. Now we promised it. No, now we have
see you again.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Wow, that was dramatic. I mean...
Again, sorry.